Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste.
I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To promote my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire.
Now we rocked up funny and come correct. All sets are on time and rhyme connect. Got the right to flow and will elect. Another one can't stand it, but give us respect.
Who's ready for warfare?
With a 15-minute time limit. Your referee, Mr. Cody S.
And we are here for Winter Warfare 2026. We kick the year off with somebody who is TRP through and through, Kush Bandicoot.
Introducing first, from the Wafa Islands, he weighs in at 25 pistols and 42 gems. Kush Bandicoot.
2025 was the year of Kush trying to get a top rope promotions. He is a person who has been around the block here for quite a few years. It is Kush's year. Talking to him backstage, Kush is fired up and ready to get a win to start 2026 in top rope promotions right.
And his opponent, Massachusetts, he weighs in at 176 pounds, Dazzling Donnie Stacks!
exciting to start the year right off here at Top Rope Promotions. Of course, the fans here at Fall River may not be the biggest fan of Donnie Stacks from what it seems, but I myself find him to be quite the dazzling athlete, quite the young star here at Top Rope Promotions. I sure do hope that GK, you didn't tear anything getting over to our booth over here. I know it's a little different, and I know that last year you had some issues at this show. Is your jaw still feeling good from last year, GK?
Yeah, thanks for reminding me of that, Billy. About a year ago, I got punched in the face by our so-called owner, PPG, and unceremoniously fired. And of course, and then that led to me punching you in the face and taking my job back.
Right. Let's call the action here. GK actually here to do our jobs. We see a beautiful maneuver from Donnie Stacks to get us started here.
Yeah, Kush Bandicoot with the control right now against dazzling Donnie Stacks in our opening bout. And Donnie Stacks now with the arm ringer applied.
Trading arm ringers to start here, GK. Nothing like some good old technical wrestling to get us started here tonight at Top Rope.
Oh, nice reversal by Kush.
GK, these are two young athletes still in their prime here at Top Rope Promotions, but also two guys who have been around the block for the last few years. I think they're both looking to get 2026 started off right.
Absolutely. Of course, Kush, don't forget, is a former tag team champion here at Top Rope Promotions. Now taking his skills into the solo competition. Oh, and a shoulder tackle to Donnie Stacks. Oh, nice leapfrog there. Oh. Beautiful hip toss by Donnie Stacks in that exchange.
Right. How about that arm drag?
He's going for the scoop slam, but no, Kush gets out of it.
Huge leg sweep. One thing, GK, I think a lot of people forgot about last year's Winter Warfare is that Kush Bandicoot was arguably the MVP of Team PPG. He helped them get control and helped the boss run Top Rope Promotions to its most successful year ever.
Trust me, I remember that. And quite frankly, not sure if he's on that side or whose side he might be on, but quick kick out by Kush.
Both these athletes, GK, to start the night off fast and fiery. I am excited for the rest of the night, and these two are getting the pace started right.
Oh, and Kush driving his knee into the forehead of Donnie Stacks. And it looks like Kush might be in solid control at this time. Oh, wait, no, Donnie fighting back. Oh, Kush takes him down with an elbow right to the back of the neck.
Driving the elbow through Donnie Stacks. Nothing dazzling about that. Kush is loading up here, GK. What's he looking for?
Oh, and Kush taking down Donnie Stacks here.
Here goes Donnie trying to fight back here, GK. Oh, man.
Going for that body slam again. He's carrying Kush around the ring. Oh, and a fallaway slam. And a kip up.
And there's the cockiness, the arrogance of dazzling Donnie Stacks on display. He's in full control of this one here, GK.
And of course, over here coming up in our main event tonight, inside of the steel cage, it is Warfare.
Wait a minute, GK. Oh, that's Francesca's Rose. That's what Kush calls it. Oh, and a
kick out.
Kick out.
Of course, in our main event is the Warfare match, 4-on-4. We have these two cages beside us that will hold the respective teams, Team PPG and Team Top Rope Promotions. And once all contestants have entered the cage, the match officially begins. And whoever gets that first fall wins for their team. Oh, and a back body drop.
Donnie Stacks making a little comeback here, GK.
Yeah, Kush is on Dream Street here. Oh, he gets knocked down with a clothesline.
And an elbow.
Big back elbow.
Oh, how about a drop kick?
Beautiful drop kick by Donnie Stacks.
Firm control here at GK. Fall River may not be the biggest fan of Donnie Stacks, but trying to get the crowd behind him here.
Donnie trying his best to get this crowd behind him here, and they're on there. Oh no!
Oh!
He missed the big kick.
Oh!
Big super kick by Kush. And a near fall after that exchange.
What a way to kick off Winter Warfare, GK. Two of the best young athletes Top Rope has to offer, and this is the kind of action you can expect live here in Fall River.
Absolutely, and now Kush climbing up to the high-risk district on that top rope. Oh, countered in midair. He saw Donnie roll. Donnie nails the big kick. And that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this opening bout, dazzling Donnie
And the huge pump kick puts it away, GK, as Donnie Stacks starts the year right with a win in the win column.
Yeah, Donnie Stacks with a decisive victory here at Winter Warfare, kicking out the first event of the Top Rope Promotions in 2026. And don't move, because we got more action coming up. We've got women's matches tonight. We've got a tag team championship match. And of course, your main event, the Warfare. And look at that good sportsmanship by Kush and Donnie Stacks shaking hands at the end of this bout.
Let's give it up for sportsmanship, GK. I don't have much for you, but you know what? Why don't you go do your job? Let's call the next match.
Oh, don't you worry about me doing my job, Bill. You just worry about that bald spot in the back of your head.
You're still bald, GK. You're still bald.
You're catching up, brother.
And of course, the next time you can catch Top Rope Promotions will be at Middleborough Mania, March 27th. Arguably one of the most fun events Top Rope Promotions puts on of the year, one of the most jam-packed, and certainly one you should be attending.
Fall River! Are you ready for your next bout? The following women's match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee, Mr. Tim McDonald. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, is Nikki Valentine.
And the last time we saw Nikki Valentine in the Top Rope Promotions ring was at the Spindle City Rumble, where she put in a great effort. She did not win the contest, but seeing Nikki Valentine, a 20-year veteran who has wrestled all over this world, all over New England, it's great to see her back, and I can't wait to see her here in singles action.
And her opponent, being accompanied by the Snake Charmer Stitch Buckman, representing Team PPG.
You know, we should be really calling Team PPG Team Top Rope Promotions. Meg Enos and Stitch Hoffman were key in Pat Garrett getting control over Top Rope Promotions, where Pat Garrett secured the ownership. Meg Enos tonight is going to show everyone what she is about. It's going to be a great night tonight for Team PPG, and it starts with Megos and the Snake Charmers Stitch Hoffman showing Nikki Valentine who runs Top Rope Promotions.
Yeah, here we go, our second bout of the night. Nikki Valentine taking on one of PPG's many lackeys, PPE Megos.
Lackey, she is the first lady of Top Rope Promotions, GK.
Oh, get out of here, Bill. First lady. All she does is take advantage of the opportunities handed to her by PPG, powerful Pat Garrett.
Now, I think they're saying Stitch you rock, GK.
Don't worry, I got it, Bill.
It's your job anyway. Megos is on her own time here at GK. She starts the match when she wants to. She should be telling us to give her the bell, not the referee.
I'll tell you, I hope Nikki Valentine gets a surprise victory over Megos tonight, despite the numbers being in Meg's favor. Of course, with that literal snake. Never mind snake charmer, but a literal snake in Stitch Hoffman. Stitch showed his true colors just a year ago at last year's Warfare.
Yes, the formerly known as Weird Ref GK, Stitch Hoffman has shown everyone in Top Rope Promotions that he is capable of being the top manager of TPPG. He has made all of this happen. He helps these people stay on top, GK. As much as you don't want to admit it, Stitch Hoffman is a factor.
Yeah, he's a factor with erroneous means of helping his people.
Erroneous, that's a $5 word for you, GK.
Yeah, you might want to learn one.
I know plenty.
Oh, and shoulder tackle by Nikki Valentine here. Megos go for the hip toss, but no, Nikki reverses with one of her own. And another hip toss to Megos. And a beautiful arm drag.
And that's smart. That's called tactics. I bet they talked in the back between Megos and Stitch.
Yeah, I call it cowardice by rolling to the outside instead of, staying in the ring to compete. And Nikki Valentine is going after her competition right now.
The refs should get some control here at GK.
Now, Stitch Hoffman, of course, blocking the path. He shouldn't even be out here.
Oh, it's allowed, GK. You know the rules. You're a referee part-time. As long as the manager doesn't touch the...
Megos taking advantage. As usual.
Smart, GK. It's called being smart. It's called having a plan. Stitch Hoffman is the man with the plan. And Megos, she is just the one that executes it.
And Nikki Valentine in trouble here. Laid out in the corner, and now Megos with an illegal choke. The boot to the throat. Tim McDonald's got to get her off.
You see, Nikki Valentine, I'll give it, GK, that was smart. She started getting up, getting out of that corner, because although Stitch is not supposed to be a factor, we know the snake charmer likes to get involved.
Of course he does. He loves to cheat for his people. He's shown that for almost a year now. Megos with a suplex and a cover and a kick out by Nikki Valentine.
Well, Team PPG is going to be busy tonight here at GK. Stitch has a lot on his mind, trying to make sure the referees are doing their job, representing Team PPG proud, making sure the referees are, referees.
Well, don't forget, Stitch is going to be involved in this match tonight. He's on the team of Team PPG. He's one of the competitors, along with Steve Ricard.
It's going to be a busy night for Stitch tonight, GK.
We saw Steve Ricard come back in December at the Spindle City Rumble.
A shock return, GK. I'm surprised they even let him in the building.
Well, however he did it, he made it happen, and I am so glad to see him. He's the man who gave me this opportunity here to be at Top Rope Promotions.
Hey, you want to know how I got my opportunity? You want to know how I got my opportunity here? When he got fired last year.
Yeah. So, here we are. A year later, and we're gonna see the decision. Oh, wait a second, Nikki Valentine with a sunset flip and a kick out.
Nikki's firing up here, GK.
Oh, wait a second. Megos now has her hooked.
For a big suplex.
Oh no, Nikki Valentine blocks the suplex.
Oh!
Counters with a small package. Shoulders are down. And a 2 count.
Now that's one thing Nikki has is experience, GK. Like I said, 20 plus years in the business.
Nikki's taking her down with a clothesline.
She's seen it all, GK. She's seen it all. And now it's time for her to show in 2026 that's her year to take back over Top Rope Promotions.
Irish whip with a reversal, ducks the clothesline.
Oh!
Cross body, 1, 2, and a 2.5.
Stitch, I just saw him breathe a sigh of relief there, GK. I don't blame him.
Yeah, Stitch looks like he's sweating profusely out there.
Wait
Wait a second, now Stitch hopping on the apron. Come on, he's gonna get down from there. There's no business being up in the apron, never mind being out at ringside.
And Nikki can't get distracted, GK. That's the thing. She can't.
And wait a second. Tim McDonald distracted. PPE's got the cane. Oh, and she nailed Nikki right in the midsection. Referee Tim McDonald didn't see it. You gotta be kidding me.
Yes,
And a spear. 2. Oh, that's it.
Might as well count to 100, GK. That's the winner, PPE.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this women's fight, PPE, Megos.
And that is a sight to come. Team PPG already has a win in the book tonight. I can't wait to see later in our main event, GK, when they truly show everybody that they are the real TRP team.
Well, it's always by hook or by crook. In this case, it was by crook.
And it worked.
Hoffman.
Who won? Whose name is
It's
in the winner's column?
Hoffman who got that victory for Megos.
Yeah.
With his backhanded tactics, Bill.
Keyword, GK, is victory.
You know exactly how it was done. It was done by cheap means.
Well done. Well done. Well done. An excellent sign of things to come for Team EPG. An excellent sign. Now let's see if GK can actually do his job right. He doesn't lose it again this year.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we've got concessions on sale in the lobby. We've got pizza on sale as well as drinks, and of course, you can visit our various souvenir stands. We got 8x10 t-shirts, pins, and other merchandise available as well. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Your referee for this contest, Mr. Dan Tanaka.
One of the goats. That's one of the goats right there.
At a combined weight of 347 Spotlight, Denzel Jordan, and the actual star, Will Fenway. Together they are Astral Heat.
Now this is a tag team. You want to talk about guys who have a bright 2026 ahead of them. It is the Spotlight Denzel Jordan. It is the actual star Will Penway. It is Astral Heat. And they are showing everybody who they are here tonight.
And their opponents.
blame him being afraid. I don't blame him being afraid for coming out here tonight. Against the current tag team champions, Guapo Suave. They came up short. At the end of that event, many questioned if Above All will ever see those tag team titles again. Well, all I know is in 2026, Riley, Onside O'Neal, and the Half-Blood Devin Justice are looking to start the year off right and cement themselves as the tag team in Top Rope Promotions. Dan Tanaka is going to have a lot to handle in this match tonight between these two teams. That is for sure.
All right, we got our third bout of the evening. Got some tag team action coming up right here.
Seems like Astral Heat, GK, they're discussing who is going to go in, and we get Will Kenway.
Yeah, we got Above All, Riley, Onside O'Neal, Half-Blood Devin Justice. Taking on the new team of Astral Heat. Spotlight Denzel Jordan teaming up with the actual star, Will Kenway, here at the Fall River PAL Hall.
And Fall River is loving Above All here tonight, GK. Riley O'Neal takes Will Kenway down. Will Kenway trying to get control of the head here.
He's got a headlock applied. Got a headlock takeover on to Riley O'Neal.
Now, GK, it might be appropriate to say that Fall River tonight is above Fall.
Did you come up with that one all by yourself?
I did, GK. I got a big brain.
You got a big something, all right. You got a big bone spot, too, by the way.
You got a big head.
That's true. But at least I accept that I'm bald.
Well, GK, you know, tonight I'm here to call the action, and that is what I'll do as we see Riley
There we go. Riley in control. Irish whip to Will Kenway. And a big hip toss. Beautiful arm drag by Riley O'Neal.
And he's controlling Will into this corner, trying to get Will away from getting out.
Oh, look at that. Creative counter by Riley O'Neal there. Bouncing up the bottom rope. And a drop kick. Will Kenway, and Will Kenway looks aggravated now, tagging in his tag team partner.
Now that might have been a little mistake for Riley O'Neal. Never mind, I was going to say allowing a freshman to come in, but Riley O'Neal is in control for Above All.
Big thing is you cannot get frustrated in there. That's when you start costing yourself victories, when you get frustrated.
Well, GK, in all honesty, Above All have the right to be frustrated. They lost the tag team ladder war last year at the Spindle City Rumble event. And I don't see them having championship gold starting 2026. And
I think you're wrong about that.
The last chance they had.
I think they'll be back on top soon enough. They did wonderful in that hard-fought ladder match. Oh, look at that illegal interference.
That's not
by Will Kenway.
No, it's tag team wrestling.
And now Dan Tanaka preventing Riley O'Neal. Come on, Dan, turn around. Unbelievable.
It's strategy, GK. I know Astral Heat have been working tirelessly in their training to work together to craft these double team maneuvers as Devin Justice is getting sent for the ride. Oh,
look at that. He just sent his own partner into Devin Justice. And going for the cover here and a kick out at one. A little too early to try to put the former tag team champions Above All away here.
Former is the key word here, GK. Of course, as Denzel Jordan tags himself in, Astral Heat would love to have their name be the first winner over Above All in 2026 and start their year off right. Oh, and that's smart. It's smart strategy.
Once again, what you call smart is actually called cheating. Will Kenway shouldn't be involved. He has not been tagged here. Now Devin Justice fighting against the numbers here. And he makes the tag. Here comes Riley onside O'Neal. Like a house of fire going after Denzel Jordan.
And it's on sight right now for Denzel Jordan as he sees those fists flying across his eyes right in the face. As he whips, reverses.
Whip, but up and over by Riley. And he's going for a German. Oh, and a tag made. Oh, but he nails the German on Denzel Jordan. He's going for a cover. He doesn't know. He doesn't realize what was tagged, and Will Kenway with a clothesline.
I think Riley's head just came off courtesy of Will Kenway.
Riley didn't catch that blind tag, and it cost him. And a couple of one counts here, go for another one count.
But GK, it's the force of Riley needing to be kicking out. It's wearing him down further and further.
I cannot argue. That is absolutely a fact. It takes a lot of energy to get another man's weight off of your chest.
I know you know very well about that, GK.
Not sure what you're insinuating, but anyway, back to this match here. Oh, Denzel Jordan. The kick to the chest. Riley O'Neal and a 2 count.
One thing I noticed there, GK, Denzel got a little cute with that cover, didn't hook the leg. It's smart strategy to keep Riley locked in their corner, but he needs to be hooking that leg. He needs to be sound technically against the former champions.
Oh, suplex goes for a cover and a kick out. And Riley looking to make that tag. Will Kenway. He's got a chin lock applied here.
Devin Justice trying to get the above Fall River crowd in their corner.
And another tag. Riley trapped in the corner. He's in enemy territory. Astral Heat doing a great job of cutting off the ring.
And that is the spotlight Denzel Jordan showing on site. Riley O'Neal showing him who truly is the spotlight on site. It rhymes, GK, it rhymes.
And a double team maneuver coming up.
Will Kenway in the action.
Sidewalk slam, elbow drop combination. That could be on. Riley O'Neal gets the shoulder up again. Devin Justice like a house of fire on the apron.
He's trying, GK, he's trying to will Riley on.
And another tag by Astral Heat. Denzel Jordan, now the legal man. And look, going after Devin Justice for no reason. Devin's trying to get in there. He is upset about this. On Riley doing his best to fight back from this double team. Leaps over them, and he gets the tag.
Here comes Devin Justice. The half-blood is taking control,
Devin Justice taking down his opponents.
He just watched his best friend.
Laying on the apron on his feet like a cat. Shoulder block to the midsection.
And
And a hop over DDT, over the cover. And a near fall by referee Dan Tanaka.
Devin Justice, just like that, GK, one tag from the former tag team champions above all has changed the complexity of this match completely.
That was an unusual jawbreaker by Will Kenway.
Oh!
And the big scissor kick to the back of the head. Over the cover here. 1, 2, and no, Riley O'Neal breaking up the cover out of desperation.
And Riley shoved his hands right in Denzel's face, really showing just what it's like to be a winner of the tag team division in Top Rope Promotions. These are two of the youngest, two of the finest that Top Rope has to offer.
Trying to fight against both these men. But the number's too much. Devin Justice is down right now.
Dan Tanaka, I said at the get-go, GK, he'd have a tough time tonight. And trust me, these guys are not making Dan's night easy.
Now, Will Kenway climbing up to the top. Wait a second, no!
Oh!
Kevin Justice takes him down. Riley fighting off of Denzel's shoulders. Oh, look at that! Beautiful combination! And that's it!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this penalty bout, Astral, Kevin Justice, Riley Outside O'Neal,
And above all, start their 2026 season in Top Rope Promotions with a win over Astral Heat, Riley O'Neal and Kevin
All
Justice.
right, and there we have it. Your winners of this one. Above all, they are looking to make their way back in the tag team title picture. And this is a good start to do it by taking out this new team of Astral Heat.
Fall River loves above all, GK. Like I said, tonight we are in above Fall River.
Anyway, don't forget, coming up later on this evening, we've got our main event, Warfare Cage Match. Team PPG taking on Team TRP. And it's going to be an exciting match. And I have a feeling it's going to be a different result versus just a year ago.
Yeah, because you won't get fired at the end of the night on this one, right?
Don't worry, you weaselly little man there. Your little bald
Watch
spot
your
that's
language,
trying to cover up.
Let's watch your language.
Yeah,
there,
all right.
big
You
guy.
just
What-
watch. You watch yourself,
Do
okay?
your job. How about you go do your job that you got fired from last year? Don't cheer him. Don't cheer this guy.
Fall River! How are you enjoying the show so far? Don't forget, coming up in your main event this evening, it is a 4-on-4 warfare match inside of the steel cage. The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring from Marlborough, Massachusetts, tipping the scales at a lean, mean 193 pounds, the difference, Tyler Brooks.
What's the difference? I'll tell you what the difference is. Tyler Brooks in 2025 is looking to beat back what was his, and now in 2026, the former Top Rope Promotions Interstate Champion is looking to get himself back in the title picture. He is a man who is well known to the Top Rope faithful. Not a favorable reaction here tonight in Fall River for Tyler Brooks, but they don't know the difference. And that's why you have to ask, what's the difference?
And his opponent,
Pat Garrett did in fact beat Roadblock, but here's the thing, 2026 is a new year, and Roadblock is looking to start right and not make any more enemies like he has of the boss, PPG.
Our next bout underway. The young up-and-comer Roadblock taking on the difference, Tyler Brooks, here at the PAL Hall.
I was mentioning, GK, while you were out there not doing this, that Roadblock is a relative newcomer. I think out of everybody on the show tonight, he may be the freshest. He may be the newest to the top rope faithful, but they've already really taken to Roadblock, I have to say. That's the one thing I'll give the kid is these people seem to like him.
They do. He also got one over up on PPG in 2025.
Yeah, I mentioned it. He eliminated PPG from the Kowalski Cup Battle Royale.
That's right. That's right. Don't you forget that.
But who won at the Spindle City Rumble?
That aside, Roadblock upset PPG. PPG basically threw a tantrum when that happened, like he was a 2-year-old child who didn't get his juice on time.
Well, Roadblock is in control of the difference, Tyler Brooks. We know that Tyler Brooks is fit. We know that he is a workout king, but Roadblock is a big boy, and that 297-pound frame is not moving very easily for the difference here, GK.
Absolutely. Just a couple of biscuits away from 300.
How many biscuits are you away from 300?
A lot more than Roadblock. And, oh, here's Tyler Brooks in the ropes. Trying to, oh, and that did not pay off. He tried an unusual reversal, get out of the tie-up, and that did not work.
And referee Tony, GK, our senior official here, on top of the action. Roadblock gets a huge shoulder tackle.
Look at that. Oh, Roadblock knocking Tyler Brooks out of the ring.
The fans here in Fall River are loving themselves.
And the young up-and-comer, Roadblock, in the ring, and Tyler Brooks doesn't know what to make of this.
Well, Tyler Brooks himself, a former Top Rope Promotions Interstate Champion. He's seen a lot here in Fall River, but he's seen nothing like that.
Oh, and Tyler Brooks brought back in the hard way.
Right on the butt, GK.
And Roadblock hooking him up, Rod. Look at this, a stalling vertical suplex. The blood rushing to the head, and over the cover, and a 2 count by referee Tony S., our senior official.
I bet it's getting pretty hard for Tyler Brooks to breathe right now, GK. Oh, and that doesn't help if your nose gets mushed right into the top rope, right into the top turnbuckle, time and time again, going for one more.
Looks like he's taking him around the ring here at all 4 corners.
You gotta get the 4th, GK.
Oh, wait, no, Brooks puts his boot up.
He puts the brakes on the Roadblock.
Roadblock eats that turnbuckle pad.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a second. Oh! And the difference, Tyler Brooks. Lights are on, but nobody's home.
Roadblock is gearing up for something here, GK. Oh, like a Mack truck charging Tyler Brooks in the
Big
corner.
avalanche into the corner. Oh, he went for another with Tyler Brooks.
Right in the diaphragm.
Now Tyler Brooks going downstairs with a chop block to the back of the knee.
Oh, GK right in the leg. I talked to Tyler backstage. The word of the day is leg, GK. He's showing Roadblock what it means to have a leg day.
And Roadblock might be in trouble here. Oh, Tyler Brooks dropping all of his weight on the leg, the shin, and the ankle of Roadblock.
Now, GK, you look like a guy that's had knee surgeries before. The knee is a very, very sensitive part of the body, and for a big guy like Roadblock, it's smart to control his base, because that's where his power comes from.
Absolutely, a knee injury can be devastating. You got your ACL, your PCL, and your meniscus. You injure one of those, you could be out for months. Oh, and now an illegal choke to the throat.
Definitely using his diaphragm at this point.
And Roadblock eats that top rope turnbuckle pad. And now the difference, Tyler Brooks using the ring to his advantage, trying to stretch out that knee and the ankle.
It's creative. Tyler Brooks is well versed in how the body works, GK. He knows what hurts and what isn't a stretch and what is truly.
He's got to be careful when he does things like that. The referee gets the 5. He's got him in the ropes. He's going to lose this match, Bill.
And Roadblock is clutching for that leg, GK.
And a kick out by Roadblock.
Now, at what point is it the inexperience that he does not know to preserve himself? He's young, GK. He is one of the youngest members of the Top Rope Promotions roster. He has a lot more wrestling in his career. When do you just give up to preserve yourself for the future?
Well, that's up to that young man. Oh! Now, even though Tyler Brooks has had the leg hold on, the shoulders are down, and he had to get that shoulder up to avoid losing this match. And now Tyler Brooks not letting up on that leg.
Well, that's the experience, GK. That's a man who is a former champion in these parts. He knows what it takes to not only win championships, but hold on to them. He is showing the newbie here tonight just what he expect in 2026 for the rest of the Top Rope Promotion locker room.
Oh, look at that. A kick right to the midsection. And Roadblock feeling that one.
That knee is not feeling good. Oh!
Oh, wait a second.
A little bit of power might be left in there, GK.
Roadblock trying to get back up to his feet. And Tyler Brooks going right back to that leg. He's got him in the corner.
Referee Tony trying to get him out of the corner, GK. Trying to take some control. Oh!
Oh, and he was trying to hyperextend that knee again. It did not pay off this time.
Roadblock trying to shake off the cobwebs in that knee right now, GK.
Unfortunately, I think being on one leg may have taken out some of his power. Oh, a hip toss.
Didn't stop him from that hip toss, GK. As Roadblock picks up.
Oh, he went for a scoop slam. Oh, he chopped him down again. Looks like he went after the other leg that time.
Smart. That's a
Found
smart
out being
strategy.
a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. Never mind having no legs.
How would that work? How would that work?
Not well. Oh, I think he was going for a figure 4.
And Tyler Brooks
Roadblock
taking
kicked him off.
A little too much time pandering to the crowd there, GK, as we set him up for a huge slam.
Oh, big sidewalk slam, but he's clutching that knee and ankle again. Come on, kid, you gotta fight through the pain if you want to win it.
The leg, GK. It's all about the leg right now for Roadblock.
He's done, baby.
Hey, Roadblock got him up, trying to fight to the pain, but no. The difference, Tyler Brooks. Now taking him down again.
I was just down in the Carolinas myself, GK, as we see a figure
Hey,
four
looks like
slide.
he's got a modified figure 4.
Wrenching, GK. Tyler Brooks is wrenching.
Referee Tony S. asking Roadblock if he wants to give it up. That's it. He couldn't take it anymore.
Your winner via submission on difference, Tyler Brooks.
And the difference, Tyler Brooks starts 2026 up hot, taking Roadblock can continue to fight on, I'm sure. He needs to save
You got to give it up to the kid. He worked hard, he tried to fight through the pain. But that knee and ankle, it was too much. And with that modified figure 4, the different Tyler Brooks walks away with the victory.
And I know PPG's watching backstage, GK, and very happy to see Roadblock lose here tonight at Winter Warfare, something that I know Team PPG will not be doing themselves.
Well, we'll see. Oh, come on
Wait
now.
a minute.
Come on. Referee Tony has get him off. He's got the figure 4 back on. Come on, get control of this. Oh, we need help out here.
Oh, GK, this is ridiculous.
Come on, Tony, get him off.
This is ridiculous.
You won the match already. Leave the kid alone. Unbelievable. Tyler Brooks should be fined for those actions.
Again, GK, Hank Garrett, at the end of 2025, had his issues with Roadblock. I just don't see that happening.
Unbelievable. Unsportsmanlike conduct by the different Tyler Brooks.
That's, GK, that's a lion in the jungle taking out the young cat. That's a man who's been on top.
Roadblock, he might be in trouble here. This could be bad news for this young man. That is up. Are you smirking? You better not be smirking over there, Bill. And we got referee Tim McDonald out there trying to help Roadblock. And this crowd behind Roadblock here. I hope this young man's gonna be okay, but we need medical to check out his leg as soon as possible.
That's a lot of bodies needed for that body, GK. Oh, he is hurting. He is hurting right now. Roadblock not able to make it in his own power to the back. All the referees.
All right, Fall River, Massachusetts. Are you ready for a championship match?
I am.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the Top Rope Promotions Tag Team Championships.
I am excited for this one. Tonight, there is a main event feeling in the building for this match.
Conflicts with nightsticks, illegal sales districts, and
Champions right here, baby! For real! Champions! World champions right here!
about the tag team match earlier tonight, where above all was successful.
Introducing first, the challengers
I'll let you
at a
go.
combined weight of 362 pounds. Flawless Nick Diamond, the premier Luis Leon, they are the Uncut Gems. Their opponents from your Cardinal Friends TMs at a combined weight of 431 pounds. Loverboy Lex Lozano, Too Good to Be True, Happy Guapo Diego Alvarez. They are your Top Pro Promotions Tag Team Champions. Guapo
As I said, 230 plus days as the champions. Their last defense of those titles came at the Spindle City Rumble, where they beat above all in that ladder war. A match where Diego Alvarez was a little banged up at the end, but both Lex and Diego are 100% here tonight to defend those beautiful tag team championships against the Uncut Gems. Trying to get control here as Papi Guapo looks to be starting against the premier Luis Leon. And the match is underway. Top Rope Promotion Tag Team Championships on the line. The Uncut Gems and Guapo Suave.
Here we go. Our tag team championship bout is underway.
I just said that, GK. You were here to hear that time, so you have no excuses. As
Oh,
Diego
sorry, I was
Alvarez,
doing my job.
yeah, I was too, as Diego Alvarez
Yeah,
has
were
control
ya?
of the head and a huge shoulder tackle. Yes, GK, yes, I was.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, shoulder tackle by Diego Alvarez.
and a victory lap for the champions. Perhaps a little premature, but when you're the top guys of Top Rope, you can do these sort of things.
I think they're getting a little cocky, a little too early. You don't want to count out the Uncut Gems here this early in the bout.
Now, GK, I was saying during the intros, this fight has a main event feel to it. What was the energy like in the ring during those intros?
Oh, it was absolutely electric. The Uncut Gems, they are so ready for this match. They want the tag team gold around their waist.
I was saying while they were walking out here, GK, that the Uncut Gems in 2025 really put themselves on the map here at Top Rope Promotions as the premier Luis Leon takes control. That shoulder tackle delivered to Diego Alvarez.
Oh, Diego Alvarez asking for a timeout. I guess he doesn't realize there's no timeouts in professional wrestling.
There isn't?
No, Bill, there is not.
Says who? Listen, when you're the champs,
Since
GK,
everyone in wrestling since the beginning of time.
well, they're the champions, GK. They can do what they want. They're in control of this division. They are the top guys, as I said.
Just because you're a champion does not mean you make the rules on your own time. Oh, here we go. Look at that, a roll up. And a kick out of two. Oh, look at that quick arm drag. Another one by Luis Leon. And look at that beautiful drop kick right to the jaw of Diego Alvarez, and he quickly tags out.
Now the big man Lex Lozano gets tagged in. Loverboy Lex Lozano, for that matter. Luis tries to whip Lex, but unable to do so. That big frame is hard to move, GK.
Oh, he eats an elbow in the corner. Oh, and now eats the ring post. And we got a tag. Luis Leon, Nick Diamond double teaming Lex Lozano.
Oh, a huge Hurricane Rana sends Lex into the corner. Right back to Diego as he tags himself back in.
Look at that. Now, the last time we were here in Fall River, we saw Above All challenge Guapo Suave for the tag team titles in a ladder match, which also saw Diego Alvarez dislocate that left elbow.
As he's favoring it. Look at GK, as you mentioned it, he's favoring it. Hold on,
Yeah,
GK.
he's got that extra elbow pad on. And, oh, look at, come on. Yeah, he wasn't hurt. He knew what he was doing.
That was awesome.
Well, I think all he did was piss off Nick Diamond. Nick Diamond in pursuit. Okay, oh! Loverboy Lex Lozano with a sneak attack on Nick Diamond.
Lay it out, GK. That's called getting laid out. That's the hit stick. That's the hit stick being applied by Loverboy Lex Lozano as Diego goes for the cover and a kick out at
Kick out at 2 by the one half of the challengers, Nick Diamond.
And the tag team champions are in control, GK. Maneuvers like that on the outside are why they stay on top. They call themselves the top guys. They call Top Rope the top guy promotion. And they're showing why. That's synergy, that's brotherhood that you can't teach, GK.
Double teaming Nick Diamond, cutting him off from his tag team partner. Now Loverboy Lex, with a cover and a kick out at 2. Referee Dan Tanaka officiating this tag team title contest.
Lots to handle between these two teams, GK.
And Luis Leon trying to get this crowd behind his partner. Once again, don't forget, coming up later on this evening is our War Games main event match. It's going to be 4-on-4. We're going to start off with a member of each team in the ring inside the steel cage. And then every 3 minutes, alternating members enter the ring. We're not sure which team has the advantage. It was done by a random lottery in the back, behind closed doors. Oh, look at that. Diego with an elbow right to the small of the back of Nick Diamond.
And we saw in the background there, GK, looks like Lex Lozano pulled Luis Leon off the apron and not able to get a tag to his partner there, and a kick out at 2 by Nick Diamond.
And also, earlier this evening, I had the opportunity to talk with PPH, one of the members of Team TRP, and he has already declared what championship he will face since he won the men's Spindle City Rumble. He is looking to go after the champion, Mosh Pit.
Okay, who cares about that bozo right now? What I care about is the top guys. Guapo Suave in control of this tag team title contest. We'll save the talk about PPH for later in the evening. Right now, I'm all about the top guys in Top Rope Promotion.
Yeah, of course you are. Now an abdominal stretch applied by Loverboy Lex Lozano. Nick Diamond in trouble. In enemy territory on the wrong half of the ring.
Our tag team wrestling, GK, cut off.
Hey, oh, come on! Tanaka, turn around! Turn around, Tanaka!
He's doing his job, GK. He's keeping control. Luis tried to get in the
He's
ring.
also missing the cheating being done by Guapo Suave.
You talk a lot about cheating, GK. It's strategy. It's just strategy.
It's cheap strategy, if you ask me.
I didn't see it. Nothing happened, GK.
Come on, Tanaka.
Back. It's nothing.
And now here we go again. Here we go again. Oh, Tanaka caught him that time.
Hey.
Breaking him up. Good on Dan Tanaka catching that illegal double team. Oh, and Nick Diamond with an abdominal stretch of his own.
It's hard to get an abdominal stretch on a man that big, GK, but Nick has it locked in. Lex is in a whole lot of pain right now.
Oh, and Lex Lozano powers him off. Counters with a hip toss. And now going for the cover. And a kick out at 2 by flawless Nick Diamond.
Lex is getting frustrated here.
Going for another cover and another kick out. But again, it's wearing down the energy of Nick Diamond having to do multiple kickouts like that in a row. And now Diego Alvarez back in the mix.
One thing I just noticed there, GK, is that Lex is so lengthy in those arms. He was halfway in the ring to make that tag. That's an advantage that Guapo Suave has over most of their opponents.
I mean, he's definitely got the height and the strength advantage in this match. Oh, a back body drop by Nick Diamond. Diego Alvarez in trouble. Can Nick Diamond get the tag? Get this freshman in? Yes! Here comes the premier, Luis Leon. He calls on the back elbow. Big right hand.
Another elbow. Another big line. Ducks the boot.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful downward spiral by Luis Leon. But, oh, wait, no, he reverses the Irish whip. Beautiful spine buster, going for the cover, and a kick out.
Spine to the pine, GK. That is Luis's best shot right there on the tag team champions. Looking around, wondering what he has to do now. Oh, he's calling to go up, GK. Is it going to be him or Nick on the top rope? Looks like he's setting up for himself to climb to the top. The high red district as he
Oh, wait a second, no, both of them climbing up to the top rope.
What's going to happen here, GK?
Luis Leon. Wow, what a moonsault. And a big elbow drop by Nick Diamond. 1, 2, oh no. Lex Lozano breaking up. That would have been a 3 if it wasn't for Lex Lozano.
That was desperation by Lex there, GK. He just threw his body off.
Oh, Nick Diamond got tossing to Dan Tanaka and then to the outside. Luis Leon, Diego Alvarez exchanging blows. We were that close to seeing new tag team champions, Bill.
Oh, a blind tag.
tag.
Luis is wondering why Dan isn't counting, and that's because he has big Lex Lozano to worry about.
Oh, and a double team maneuver. Oh, and a near fall. Nick Diamond at the very last second.
That's as close as you can get, GK.
And this crowd is on the edge of their seat.
We mentioned that this had a main event feel to it, GK, and it certainly does. The Fall River faithful are all behind both teams right now.
And now all 4 men in the ring. Dan Tanaka pleading with the illegal men to take their corners, but they are not listening. And now an exchange of right hands on both sides. Oh, Diego Alvarez over the top rope. Oh no! Loverboy Lex Lozano. Go for a double choke slam, and now a counter. Look at that. And a double super kick right to the chin.
They're setting up Lex, GK.
Oh, a beautiful double team maneuver. Can we have new tag team champions? Try struggling to get in the cover. 1, 2. No. Lex Lozano using those long legs, getting the rope break.
Well, GK, I saw it from our vantage point. Diego Alvarez actually pulled the leg of his tag team partner to be on the rope for the rope break there. Smart ring awareness from our tag champions.
Absolutely. Diego Alvarez behind one of our cameramen at ringside. Wait a second now. Oh no, Diego brought in the hard way.
Oh my.
Oh, look at that jumping spike DDT. And now Luis Leon climbing back up to the top rope.
This is madness, GK. Absolute and utter madness.
This tag team bout has been absolutely amazing tonight.
Oh no, right in the jewels, GK.
Oh, the gems might have been cut after that one. And now Loverboy Lex Lozano. He's got Luis Leon hooked. Diego Alvarez.
Wait a minute.
Oh! Another double team maneuver. Could that be? Oh, that is it.
What a match. Promotions, that they are still the top guys here.
Well, folks, that was an amazing bout here. And still your tag team champions, Guapo Suave.
Wait a minute, what's that up there? Is that Riley O'Neal?
Oh, wait a second, yes.
And Debbie Justice above all are in the rafters.
Above all, in the balcony with the top rope faithful. I think they wanted another taste of tag team gold, Bill.
I don't blame him, GK. The Top Rope Promotions tag team division is one of the finest in New England. It's hard to beat talent like that when you got teams like Above All fighting to be behind guys like the Top Rope Promotions tag team champions, Guapo Suave. Let's take the action back to the ring with GK here. Let's see if he can do his job right.
Let's do a tag team match. Let's give it up for our competitors. And folks, Top Rope Promotions will be returning to Middleborough, Massachusetts, March 27th, Friday night. Again, that's Middleborough, Massachusetts, for Middleborough Mania. Tickets available now online. The following contest is a women's match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. From Los Angeles, California, she is the queen of promotions,
Bow down to your queen, Fall River. This is our rightful queen of Top Rope Promotions, Sarah Bully Jade. Tiara and all, our queen is making everyone bow down to her. Okay, we bow it down to our queen, Sarah Jade here. We're lucky to be worthy of even being in her presence.
and her opponent.
Isana, the winner of the 2025 Spindle City Rumble. A woman who the suplex sweetheart is not too favorable of is in the ring right now. Isana and Sarah Bully Jade have had quite the long feud in Top Rope Promotions in 2025. Sarah's trying to escape, trying to get referee back up. Isana here. You know, I don't blame Sarah Bully Jade for wanting to get some control here. She is our queen after all. The suplex sweetheart coming fresh off her Spindle City Rumble win. GK, it's kind of messed up you weren't bowing down to the queen in the ring there.
Well, first off, she's not a real queen. She's a self-proclaimed
Wait a
queen.
minute, whoa!
Oh, and this match underway. Sarah Bully Jade going right after the suplex sweetheart, Isana.
Right back on her feet, GK.
Now, Isana's been begging for this match. Oh, look at that, Sarah leaping on top of her like a rabid little animal.
Sarah Jade, GK.
Oh, and a kick to the midsection by Isana.
She's taken over Top Rope Promotions. Isana, though, she is our most recent Spindle City Rumble winner for the women's side of things. Squeezing the life out of Sarah right now.
Yeah, both these women have won the Spindle City Rumble. Isana being the most recent winner of 2025. And of course, in 2024, Sarah Bully Jade won it. After that, declaring herself to be queen. And a kick out at 2.
Okay, you can say declaring as much as you want, but she is our queen. She has the tiara, she has the crown.
I'm sure she went out and spent a lot of money on it. And Isana talking some trash to Sarah Bully Jade, and Sarah's in a lot of pain here.
Taking her out, GK. Looking for a big slam. We know Isana.
Oh, wait a second. No, Sarah got out of it. Oh, and a drop kick to the midsection.
Isana crumbling into the corner there, GK.
She may have knocked the wind right out of Isana with that drop kick. Oh, and now Sarah Bully Jade using the ring as a weapon. Oh, and a kick right to the ribs and the small of the back.
Almost the booty there, GK.
And now Sarah Bully Jade again using the ring. Now she's got to be careful. The referee gets the 5. She's going to lose this match. Losing a match is not going to look good on your record here at Top Rope Promotions.
Isana, GK. Sarah is just choking the life out of her. I think I heard her go, oh! She is just trying to get air in her lungs right now.
Sarah Bully Jade using all the dirty tactics in the book to try to win this match.
Well, the suplex sweetheart, GK, she is quite the force in the women's division here. Not many
is
are
she trying to Irish whip Isana here?
I mean, almost on cue, me saying not many are built like Isana. She is quite the wrestler. She is quite
reversal.
the athlete.
Let's go for the sunset flip. And I think Isana has a smile on her face. Oh, no, the bully's in trouble.
Oh, was that a right to the eyes, GK?
Once again, the illegal tactics used by Sarah Bully Jade. And now pulling the hair, sending Isana into the mat.
GK, the size difference between these women is pretty significant. In Sarah's case, she needs to be trying to every little bit of advantage she can. It's going for the eyes. It's cutting the airway. It's just trying to get Isana down for the 3 count or the submission.
But using illegal means, using the ropes, choking Isana with a boot to the throat. That's just not how you do things in a contest.
Is this illegal? Are you going to say that's illegal now, too?
That's not illegal to pick up an opponent and try to ram them into the corner.
That's not what I was talking about, GK, but going into the corner is illegal, though.
Now, if she holds it there, then yes, you would be correct, but she's not.
Well, our queen, Sarah
Oh,
Bully
look at that. Dumping Sarah Bully Jade onto the mat.
She was holding on for dear life there, GK. She charges her in the corner.
Yeah, I suppose in her case, it was like riding a bull.
Isana, the suplex sweetheart.
Oh.
The shoulder tackle sweetheart, too.
And another. Went for a clothesline. Isana ducked. Belly to back, suplex.
And Isana, you gotta wonder after all that punishment she's taken between her airways and her eyeballs, if she's,
Oh no.
I know what this is, GK. I know she's setting up.
Oh, Peaches incoming! Oh, looks like the bully just went to the country there, Bill.
Listen, I was in the South earlier this week, GK, actually earlier today.
Oh,
I know all about those
big
Southern
leg
beaches.
drop. 2. Oh, that's it.
Sarah Jade stays strong. She just ate a whole lot of peaches, but she is our queen, our fighting queen.
Yeah, the Fighting Queen might be in trouble here. Oh, wait a second. Oh! Kick to the midsection. No, Isana. It's got her again.
And the booby trap is applied.
Oh, no. I think Isana went for a code breaker and Sarah Bully Jade held onto the ropes. Oh, no, and now, and this match is breaking down.
Isana needs to be careful herself here, GK, not to get disqualified.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't lose your temper.
Wait a minute.
Sarah Bully Jade with her crown now. Come on. And good on referee Tim McDonald getting in between.
She was just trying to show Isana the tiara.
All right, and it looks like we have a security staff member and a backstage staff member taking that crown to the back.
Wait a minute.
Hey, wait a second.
That's smart,
Tim, turn around. Tim making sure that that crown went to the back. Meanwhile,
using the strap from Isana's ring jacket, he's calling for the bell.
That's it. Isana's out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via referee stoppage, Sarah Bully Jade.
And our queen staying on top of the women's division here. GK, that was, listen, I keep saying it's smart. That might have been the smartest thing I've seen in a while here at Top Rope Promotions.
That was not surprising at the tactics used by Sarah Bully Jade, and now Isana back on her feet.
Wait a minute.
Security trying to stop her as this match is over. Isana realizes what happened. She got choked out by that strap. Oh no!
Our security team here at Top Rope Promotions. Oh gosh, but they can't handle it.
These top rope security guards getting knocked down.
Two servings of peaches, GK.
Looks like they get these some peaches too, Bill. And Isana is angry.
Somebody better be ready in the back to stop that, GK.
Wow, folks. Well, there you have it. The winner of that match by referee stoppage, Sarah Bully Jade. And now we're going to prepare for our main event. It is Winter Warfare inside of the steel cage.
Two teams enter. One team walks out in control of Top Rope Promotions. And GK, I think that powerful Pat Garrett and his crew, including Mosh Pit, Ilya Markopoulos, and of course the Snake Charmer himself, are going to walk out tonight like they did last year. And I hope they lay you out again.
Well, we'll see about that, Bill. But in the meantime, we're going to prepare for our cage match. Folks, we will be right back.
California king that would go night-night. I had a tiger that would strike right on sight. Predator on the hunt for the right time to strike.
For over 2 years, Top Rope Promotions has existed under siege. The PPG regime seized control of TRP and systematically dismantled everything the promotion stood for. Through manipulation and deception, they turned Stitch Hoffman against former owner Steve Ricard, positioning him as the insider, the snake who struck when the moment was right. That betrayal opened the door for a hostile takeover. Since then, the new regime has ruled with unchecked authority, running roughshod through the locker room and operating in the shadows behind the scenes. Their influence reached its most devastating point when they corrupted the heavyweight champion, Mosh Pit. Once aligned with the principles of TRP and Ricard, Moshpit turned his back on them all, signing what can only be described as a deal with the devil. Enough is enough. Unfinished business remains, scores are unsettled, and control of Top Rope Promotions hangs in the balance. At Winter Warfare, the battleground returns to the PAL Hall as Fall River Warfare makes its long-awaited comeback. Team Ricard, Team TRP, will stand against the PPG regime in one final battle for legitimacy, pride, and the future of the company. Fall River Warfare match rules 2 teams, 4 competitors per team. 2 steel cage pods flank the ring, which itself is completely encased in steel. 1 competitor from each team will start the match inside the cage. There are no rules until all 8 competitors have entered the ring. Once all competitors are inside, the match officially begins, and the warfare games are underway. The first team to win gains full control of Top Rope Promotions. This is more than a match. This is more than revenge. This is a war for the soul of Top Rope Promotions. And it all comes to a head at Winter Warfare.
Fall River, Massachusetts. It's that time of the evening. Are you ready? Are you ready? Defense!
God, I hope GK gets his lights knocked out again. I hope you lose your job again. Stand up and applaud, Fall River. This is the guy that runs things around here.
After that, every 3 minutes, a randomly selected member will enter the cage. Warfare officially begins when all members have entered
to wonder what the strategy is going on. Be careful, GK. Be careful. What happened last time? What happened last time, GK? Right there, he's reminding you. Stay in your lane this year, GK. Stay in your lane. Don't worry, Box. I'm not letting GK cross this threshold at all this year around. No way. Let him know, Pat. Let him know. Let him know his goal. And it starts tonight with the champion, the heavyweight champion, Mosh Pit, starts tonight for TPPG. No, the fans of Fall River have no respect for the people in charge. No respect. No. You can tell me I'm not. No, you are not. You are the owners. Look at Mosh Pit, ready to go. Number one when it comes to professional wrestlers in this place. The true number one is Mosh Pit. And of course, how could I forget the state champion of Top Rope Promotions, Julia Markopolis. This is a championship team, and hey, Mosh Pit is also our Kowalski Cup winner of 2025. This team is rich in gold. And I would say arguably has been put in the cage by Ilya. And let me get a little commentary here. Stitch, are you ready for tonight? Are you ready for this? You got this. You guys have this. This is all you guys. I'm sitting down for them. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Although one in Spindle City Rumble last year has no right, and all you guys, they're bringing in Ryan Waters, they're bringing in Stephen Card, they're bringing in Jason Flynn, men who have all had such storied careers here in Top Rope Promotions. They like to say they're GTRD, but to me, they are not. They do not compare to TPPG.
All right, folks. Here we go. And here we go. We are starting off for Team PPG. The heavyweight champion, Mosh Pit, taking on his future challenger, PPH. Bring it. And The bell has sounded. We are starting off again. It is Mosh Pit, the heavyweight champion, taking on PPH. The man who has officially declared to be Mosh Pit's future challenger. Oh, Stitch, you look a little scared over there.
Yeah, have some respect, GK. Come on.
It's a good thing he's got gold pants on, because
Hey, let's call the action, GK. Stitch is all right.
Oh, right hands by Mosh Pit. Oh, and another by PPH.
Listen, by the time the full PPG team is in there, I bet PPH already gonna be crying, wishing he's out of that game. So is the rest of Team TRP.
Team TRP versus Team PPG right now.
Oh my! And it's already starting, GK. The cage getting used as a weapon by PPH, the #1 contender and winner of last year's Spindle City Rumble.
Oh, and Mosh Pit eating the steel, and steel wins every time.
Oh, and Mosh sending PPH almost through that cage. One thing that's unique about this match, GK, is that the competitors are out here in their own cages. The fans are rabid right now.
The fans have been aching for this. Right now, again, we have Mosh Pit, PPH starting this thing off. For the first time in 2 years, H2O Ryan Waters is back in the Fall River PAL Hall. He has had enough of watching on the sidelines and watching PPG run this company into the ground.
Yeah, GK, you can say he ran it through the ground, but look who's standing tall in that ring right now, our reigning heavyweight champion. Oh, please, Fall River. Oh, please.
Oh, PPH with Mosh Pit up. Oh, and a big body slam. Team PPG looking concerned, especially Stitch Hoffman rocking in the corner
Yeah, don't talk
like a
about him,
scared
GK.
child.
He's a man, GK, thank you very much.
Oh, he doesn't look like a man right now.
Yeah, you want to know? Let's talk about a man. Let's talk about Mosh Pit. Mosh Pit is controlled.
It's a good thing he's got gold pants on because he's probably peeing himself.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, you know that. It's been a year.
About to make his way in.
And here we go. Let's find out who enters next.
Oh, it's the boss. It's Pat Garrett. Pat Garrett is about to make PPH fall. Go get him, boss. Go get him. He's gonna get him.
Well, it's clear who won the random lottery.
You're gonna have nothing to worry about.
Looks like the advantage is going to Team PPG.
Oh, and PPH is trying to claw at Mosh Pit, but now he is in the lion's den, GK. He is in the deep end. It is not going to be a fun 3 minutes for PPH right now.
After the next couple of minutes, another member of Team TRP will enter the cage. But for now, PPH will be suffering for the numbers advantage.
Excellent work, TK. Absolute excellent work by Team PPG right now. Whoa!
And PPH defiant as ever. Come on, PPH. And this capacity crowd letting PPG know what they think of him and what most of us are thinking of him as well.
TK, you better watch your mouth. You lost your job here last year.
I'm well aware of that. You know how I know? I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you came in, and then I took my job back by punching you in the jaw.
Punching me in the jaw, you threw me on front of a car, by the way. I don't know if you remember that. You threw me in front of a car almost, GK.
In my defense, I didn't see the car.
Right, yeah, you almost committed murder, but it's fine.
However,
because now you have your job back. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's right, I do. I got it back, and then you managed to weasel your way back in here anyway.
GK, we are 40 seconds away from the next competitor. PPH is hoping he gets some help and back up here.
A member of Team TRP will be in the ring in about 32 seconds.
I wonder who it's going to be, GK.
We will find out shortly. Because PPH, he needs the help right now.
Look at Team PP. Look at Team TRP. They're all ready to go. Look at Jason Wade is almost begging to be ready.
Less than 10 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it's Ryan Waters.
Entering the warfare, H2O Ryan Waters.
Now, GK.
Here we go. H2O Ryan Waters like a house of fire after mosh pit.
GK, can you talk a little bit about the history of this moment right now of Ryan Waters being in the ring?
Well, Ryan Waters was a mainstay here at Top Rope Promotions for many years. Last coming here, the 2024 Spindle City Rumble. First time in 2 years he has stepped in a Top Rope Promotions ring. And he has had enough of watching PPG in his tyranny. Here we go, PPH with a body slam. Wonderful work by Team TRP.
H2O Ryan Waters has made the difference right now, equalizing what's going on in that cage. Ilya Markopoulos is pacing right now, GK. He is ready.
Ilya Markopoulos, meanwhile, Stitch Hoffman's still rocking like a baby in the corner.
And Steve's talking trash. Talking trash. How?
Talking trash. You would know a lot about that, Bill.
He wants to act like the owner. He should.
You like to talk trash like you have a bald spot you're trying to cover up in the back of your head.
Hey, you are bald. You are the bald.
I accepted it. I accepted it. You should too.
I accepted it. Congratulations, GK. Your genetics stink.
Yeah, okay.
Let's talk about the action here at GK for once. Clearly, you can't help yourself.
PPH and Ryan Waters with punches in the corner of PPG and Mosh Pit, respectively. Oh, yeah.
It's like they never left, GK.
PPH like a house of fire here.
Setting up Pat Garrett for something in the corner here, GK.
And we are less than a minute away from another member of Team PPG entering this match.
PPH is controlling the pace in the action right now, GK. Oh, as Ryan Waters gets sent into the corner by Mosh Pit. Some may say that's a dream match there, GK, between Mosh Pit and Ryan Waters.
That may be so, but right now Mosh Pit going after PPH. Again, PPH has declared he will be cashing in his Spindle City Rumble title shot against the heavyweight champion Mosh Pit.
He can do whatever
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And here we go. Who's going to enter next? Is it going to be Ilya or Stitch Hoffman holding back? He doesn't want, he's afraid to be left alone. Here we go.
Well, here comes our current interstate champion.
Entering Warfare, Ilya Markopoulos.
How about you say he's also our interstate champion, GK? Let's talk about the amount of gold on this team right now. Not only the 24-karat gold that Stitch Hoffman wears between his hat and jacket and everything else around him. But let's talk
Champion Ilya Markopoulos has entered the match.
Let's talk about the Kowalski Cup winner, Mosh Pit. Let's talk about how Mosh Pit's also our heavyweight champion right now. This team is draped in gold, GK. The standard that Pat Garrett and Team PPG brings to this place is excellence, is standards of champions.
Yeah, they showed their true colors, all of them. Constantly cheating, betrayals. It's been a tumultuous almost couple of years now since all this began.
And Meg Enos is stalking around ringside here too, GK. That's an X factor in this match. That is the advantage that Team PPG has, is when you're in control, you have control over who's out there.
As of right now, Team PPG has the 3-on-2 advantage, but we are about a minute and a half away from it back to being 3-on-3. And then, of course, the final member of each team will remain, including Mr. Stitch Hoffman.
Yeah, don't talk about him. Don't talk about him. No,
I'm not entered in the match.
Remember last year when he got knocked out? Yeah, that was so funny. That was so funny. And then you lost your job. And then you lost your job.
And then you got a job, and then you lost that job.
Oh, I'm still here, GK. I'm still here.
Meanwhile,
I'm action.
Stitch Hoffman is going to have to enter the ring. You found a friend, huh?
Oh, GK. We see Moshpit. Moshpit is addressing Team TRP.
Oh, and a shot at the PPG by H2O Ryan Waters.
There's still about 30 seconds left here, GK. Steve Ricard is trying to get himself.
We are about 30 seconds away from our next entrant from Team TRP.
Wait a minute, Moshpit's in the electric chair position.
Oh, an electric chair drop to the heavyweight champion by PPH.
And Ryan Waters just poked out.
And Ilya Markopoulos with a DDT. H2O Ryan Waters on PPG. Locked. And a chin lock. And here we go.
God, I hope
a member of Team TRP is ready.
Entering the World Match, Steve Ricard.
GK, Steve Ricard made his return at the Single City Rumble, and it was a mistake.
And Steve Ricard on the back of PPG. Oh, I know. Referee Tony S. reminding me of who's next in this match.
Steve Ricard is just driving his feet.
You look concerned.
Right through.
You look concerned, Stitch.
The only benefit Steve Ricard has right now is he's the fresh man, GK. That's the only thing he has going for him. He is in there with champions. He doesn't have any right.
Oh, Steve Ricard with a hip toss to Ilya Markopoulos.
Oh, the one thing I'll give Steve is he is controlling the action right now, GK. He's a surprisingly big man, GK. He stands tall in that ring. As he stands body shot after body shot at Ilya Markopoulos.
And Stitch Hoffman is less than 2 minutes until he's a competitor in that ring.
Well, Team TRP is in control of this match right now. They got the fresh.
Oh, and a big sidewalk slam by PPH.
And Moshpit is trying to just drive the air out of Steve. Oh, and that's the real boss. The real boss clubbing the air out of Steve Ricard. And here we are, CK, a man out of his element.
There's Ilya Markopoulos. It looks like he took a camera from ringside, one of our ringside photographers.
Hey, keep those titles safe.
We will.
Hey, you worry about your safety, Stitch.
What is GK? What's happening in the corner here? Ryan Waters.
Hey, Stitch.
GK.
You're next, by the way. The clock is ticking.
Has him up. Will you pay attention to the action?
Oh my God, Moshpit, H2O Ryan Waters.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, less than a minute until Stitch Hoffman enters the match.
GK, I'm more concerned about the fact that Ryan Waters is standing at the top of the cage right now.
He is on the top rope. I think he got poked in the eye by Moshpit.
What's going to happen here, GK? GK! Oh,
a second, hold on.
No!
H2O Ryan Waters on the top of the cage.
Oh my!
Oh, a giant crossbody. To the heavyweight champion mosh pit. And our next entrant is about to go.
Smart. He doesn't have to get out of the cage.
Are you kidding
He
me?
doesn't have to get out of the cage, GK.
Stitch!
No.
That's right, Tony.
Force him to go. You can't force him.
That's right, Tony. Get in the ring, Stitch.
Wait a minute. Oh no.
That can only mean one thing.
Little man.
Little man. Yes.
Wait a minute. No, he's not in the match. This can't be legal.
Guess what? There's no rules in warfare. And Stitch Hoffman getting rocked by Little Man.
Little man is just bouncing the head of Stitch Hoffman off that cage.
That's right.
Straining
That's right.
Oh no.
That's right.
And Stitch Hoffman
Stitch is in the ring.
cage. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my.
That's right, Steve. That's right, Steve Ricard. And now, H.O. Ryan Waters. Oh, there's a pile in the corner of Team PPG. All 4 members stacked in the corner.
Oh, this isn't good, GK. This isn't good for Team PPG. The only benefit is Stitch cannot lose this match right now. There's still one more member to enter this match.
Oh, and a big spear. Big spear.
Somebody check on Stitch. Somebody check on him.
I love it. I love it. That's right. Take care of him. The Snake Charmer getting what he deserves. Ever since betraying the Top Rope faithful 1 year ago.
Steve Ricard driving his feet in the chest of both PPH and
Deserves it. He deserves it. Team PPG in trouble. And we are less than 30 seconds away from the final member of Team TRP entering this match.
Oh no. Oh no. Mosh pit in the middle of the ring.
Choke slam! Oh! A double choke slam!
And here comes the last member of Team It is not looking good for Team PPG right now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let the warfare
Jason Blade just kicked PPH and then threw Ryan Rodgers into the cage.
Wait,
What is Jason Blade
are you
doing?
kidding me?
Oh!
You gotta be kidding me! Again! Are you kidding me again? Another betrayal to Top Rope Promotions!
To steal the very famous catchphrase of
Did you know about this?
What happened,
Did you know about this, Bill?
Listen,
You gotta be kidding me!
the boss plans these things behind closed doors.
I'm so disappointed in that man.
Oh my gosh, TK.
He fought against PPG in this past year. He helped save my ass from the match.
Oh!
And PPH shivered through a table.
Reminiscent of last year, GK. Reminiscent
Stitch Hoffman cost TRP Warfare. Now Jason Blade does the same bloody thing.
Oh, and little man trying to be a hero, but all he's gonna get for that is gonna give it That is the real Team TRP, GK. Hey, be careful going over there, GK. Be careful going over there. Whoa! That is the true rightful owner of Top Rope Promotions. Boss Pit.
Unbelievable.
Stitch Hoffman, and now
This is unbelievable.
Jason Blade.
I cannot believe this.
That's what happens when you have influence, okay?
Did you know about this? I know you kissed PPG's ass enough. I bet you knew about this, didn't you?
The boss does his deals behind closed doors like a gentleman, like a real leader. All I know is the boss always has a plan. The boss always is on top. Whenever you think you know how to play the game, whenever you think we're playing checkers, the boss makes it chess. And I know you don't understand complexities like that. That is far beyond your comprehension.
Shades of last year when Stitch Hoffman betrayed Top Rope Promotions, betrayed Steve Card.
Well done. Well
Now
done.
Jason Blade does the same thing. I thought that man was talented. I thought he had a heart, but it's just as black as PPG's, Celia's, as yours. Unbelievable.
Well done, boss. Well done. Well done.
Unbelievable.
Well done, every single member of Team.
Number one contender. PPH driven through a table again for the second year in a row during Warfare. Jason Blade betrayed all of his principles, betraying all of us, betraying the
Not
fans.
selling out and buying it. Yeah, look at that, GK.
You're all a bunch of snakes. You're all a bunch of snakes. Unbelievable.
Well done, boss. Well done.
Unbelievable. Well, you heard the boy.
Why don't you talk about sportsmanship now, GK, about how they tried their best? How about you talk about how much
Folks.
people tried?
Once again, we saw the ultimate betrayal again with Jason Blade betraying Team Top Rope Promotions. And unfortunately, the reign of terror continues with PPG in charge.
You call it a reign of terror, GK. Top Rope Promotion has never been better. PPH is in the ring right now throwing a fit because he knows he'll never be able to get the job done. He's never gonna get that heavyweight title for Mosh.
No, he is upset because he was betrayed by his own partner and who he thought was his friend.
GK, I said it when Mosh Pit did what he did during the Kowalski Cup. It's not selling out, it's buying in.
Well, unfortunately, we will have to wait to see where this goes. For now, that's going to end it for Top Rope Promotions Winter Warfare here at the Fall River PAL Hall. You can catch us March 27th, Friday night in Middleborough, Massachusetts, Middleborough Mania. And keep an eye out on our social medias for an announcement to when we return here at the Fall River PAL Hall. In the meantime, that's going to do it for us tonight with Bill Yamin, GK Durant. We're going off the air. We'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Yeah, PPG!